morning everyone, here from the amazing Sahara Desert in Algeria. We're currently on a 5-day tour, starting from a place called DJANET, and today is our 3rd day. So we filmed the first part of the tour in the previous video, if you want to check that out, and we're going to be finishing the tour in this video. And it's also going to be our final video in Algeria, so we're going to be talking about Algeria overall because we've traveled to quite a lot of places during our time here. And the part that we've just woke up in today is called Tin Mezouga, one of the most famous parts in Algeria, known for its beautiful orange sand dunes that you can see right now. Looks really cool too because we can see the moon over there quite clearly still. Really does look like another planet. Actually got some bones up here. Not sure what animal that would have been. Yeah, it looks like part of a leg maybe. And this was our tent where we've been sleeping. Carol's just about to brush her teeth. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. It does get real cold at night. Last night was the coldest, probably, I don't know, around 3-4 degrees it felt. But these blankets are really good. Got another remains of an animal. Yeah, I think that's definitely a horn. So we're going for our morning walk once again. This time we're heading to that dune right there. Supposed to be some nice views of the other side. So yesterday we also did a morning walk for around an hour. Man, what a place though. It doesn't even look real, does it?
No. Like we were saying, it looks like CGI.
Yeah, basically. But it's real. Not CGI. So yesterday for the sunset we walked up that big dune there. We didn't make it to the top because it was super windy. Today there's no wind down here. It's actually quite hot already, even though it's early in the morning. We are here in the winter, by the way, so at the moment the max it's getting is just like 22 degrees. Nothing crazy hot. That's been the good thing about visiting Algeria during the winter, because it's the best time to come to the desert. It's more bearable to walk around like this. And also, if you saw our previous videos, we went to the mountains to a place called Tixta that was full of snow. So obviously if we came here in the summer, it would be difficult to come here to the desert, and yeah, we wouldn't be seeing any snow. So yeah, I've really enjoyed coming here at this time of the year, around February. It's like we're walking through a beautiful painting. Every shot that we're taking could be like the perfect picture to hang on your wall. I just love the contrast between the orange and the blue skies. We haven't actually seen any clouds whatsoever, so it's like that all the time. It's easy to make a nice visual video in places like these. And I forgot to mention, we're doing the tour with Dunia Tours. That's the company. So we'll put their information below in the video description. And I mentioned that we're doing a 5-day tour, but you can do all different kinds of variations. For some other regions, it's recommended that you have more days. That would definitely be awesome too.
Yeah, there's people that do this and then continue on to the other area.
Oh, they mix them.
Yeah. So some people stay like 20 days in the desert, which is crazy but cool, I guess.
Yeah, I think our guide Adesai said the longest he's done was 24 days. So imagine that, just sleeping around places like this every day. Oh, we got a bird. Oh, haven't seen that often. Beautiful one.
You know, they're from either from Europe or from Africa, and you know, traveling.
Oh, they're migrating.
Yeah, they're now getting back to Europe.
Whoa. They seem to like us.
Schwalbe in German.
Schwalbe
Yeah,
in
Schwalbe
German.
in German.
Yeah, I don't know how to translate that. So yesterday I showed this kind of like fruit that they have out here that looks like a watermelon that's used for medicine. So when it dries up, it looks like this, kind of like an egg, and it's like a musical instrument, like a, what is it, maraca, I think they call them, right, in Spanish. A quick stop for this formation here. So as we were driving towards it, I said to the guide, that looks like the World Cup trophy. And he said exactly. It's already known for looking like that. So just like the last video, the ancient drawings continue. All different kind of styles at this part. You can see there's a horse. I don't think we saw a horse before. Some of the people here, looks like they're hunting. I like these ones the most. The cows, the striped cows. So the majority that we see are usually in like a cave like this, where the people were probably sleeping, taking shelter in the past, and then decided to do some drawings. Is this a riverbed again?
Yeah, you know, everywhere where the water goes through is a riverbed when it rains or when a river builds.
Pretty much everywhere that we're driving then, besides the dunes obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So mostly we're driving in the riverbeds, in the weds. Arabic called wed.
Wed.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that. O-U-E-D.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen that on signs
Yes.
in Algeria.
And look, this
Wed.
is the sandstone that makes this sand so red.
Ah, that's the rock.
Yeah. So it gets grinded, and that's how it becomes this red everywhere.
Becomes the beautiful red dunes. So we come to this nice part now with this natural pool. It's not for swimming though, it's just to like collect water. I think you can drink it sometimes too. In an enclosed canyon. We always like these kind of places. You probably saw the footage before as well, the camel running. I think that's the first time that we've ever seen a camel run before. We've seen many camels on our travel, but not one running. Usually when we're going past in the car, they're just like chilling and they look at us. Yeah, but this one was like sprinting. Now we have an amazing arch. As you're driving around, you see them everywhere. This is a really cool one though. You got like another one there. It's more like a tunnel, that one.
Well, for me the nicest shot is like this here.
Yeah, that's the perfect shot.
Yeah, you should go both and sit there on the left side and then
Ah yeah, because you can see the arch. So this is gonna be today's lunch stop. If you watched the previous video, you will have seen that we've been having lunch in some amazing locations and sleeping in amazing locations. But pretty much everywhere that you go, here is an amazing location. Anyway, anywhere that you choose. And just before we came here, we went through some terrain that almost looked like Pluto or the moon. Completely different. Say Pluto, I don't even know what Pluto looks like. Maybe the moon. Is Pluto like the moon?
I don't know.
Is it grey?
I've never been there.
Yeah, but I'm sure they have like some images online of how it looks. I don't know. So we were talking before that this desert, it almost seems like a mix of all the deserts that we've been to so far throughout the world, but in one place. Maybe the only one that's a bit different is the Atacama Desert, because you have all the salt and volcanoes too.
Activity.
Yeah.
But even there, some parts of the Atacama looks like some parts that we've seen here.
Yeah, what was it? Valle de la Luna, the Moon Valley.
Yeah.
We're gonna make our way up here, see how the view is from the top of that rock. Carol's sinking. See you later, Carol. Yeah, I think it was this rock that I wanted to go to the top of. Usually you climb and then you realize that there's actually something even higher than the one that you thought was the highest. Not too bad. Yes, I think this was the part that I said looked like the moon, because there's not much sand around there. So just in traveling around Algeria, you're already doing something that's completely off the beaten path, because not many tourists come to this country. But we're also going very off the beaten path on this tour. So our guide, the driver, I think he has like over 40 years of experience in this region, so he's seen it all, done it all, and he's taking us to places that even the majority of the other tours don't go to. So I don't think they really drive around these parts, so yeah, we're getting like a really unique tour, so that's really awesome. So this is gonna be today's bedroom. Got a really awesome view
Yeah.
that way.
Maybe the best view? I don't know. It's hard to choose. Every day is like amazing.
Yeah, here it's more like yellow dunes, not the orange ones. So the tent is set up. Even the backdrop is really nice here, protecting us from the wind, the cliffs. And that's where we have breakfast and dinner. Those guys sleep over there too. Show you how the view is on the inside. There we go. Get to wake up to that. We're gonna go for the sunset walk again.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe wait a little bit because it's hot.
Yeah, it's still a bit early. I don't know where we'll go either, if we go in that direction or over there. The rocks over there look cool. Usually for the best sunsets you need a bit of clouds. Makes the colours better. Or is it more paws?
Bigger ones like this.
Yeah, we see the paw marks absolutely everywhere we go, but never see the animals. I think they're always walking around where we're sleeping at night, because when we wake up we can see all their tracks, but I haven't heard anything during the night. They're like ninjas.
I saw a mouse yesterday, a little one like this.
Yeah, I think we saw that the other day too.
Yeah, but they're afraid of us, so they just run away.
I like the patterns on the ground too, like the wind ripples. It's the golf ball again.
Yeah, there you go.
See if it makes the sound. The maracas. Sounds good. Make some desert music. The fly, the buzzing sound, we've already got that, the fly.
Yeah, what else?
I don't know. And every day the guides have been collecting the firewood. It's actually not that hard to find, it seems. Well, not for them anyway. There are quite a lot of trees around like this, and there's usually just lots of bits of wood lying around on the ground as we're driving around. Yeah, so I think we are gonna go for it, that highest point there. We've got enough time. So it is the next day. I'm finally putting on the traditional headscarf. I think it's called the shesh. It's pretty good for the flies because now they go on this instead of on my face and on my head. You can also put this up to cover your mouth and your nose if there's like a sandstorm. Had quite a lot of those. Do I look good, Carol?
Yeah, looking nice and like
a Tuareg.
Yeah, and they also it also protects you from the sun, so no sunscreen needed.
I wore something like this in Jordan, but I think it was a different style. It was just on the top of my head. I didn't have this part here. And tonight's going to be our final night sleeping in the desert, but we're still going to be doing stuff tomorrow. It's just that tomorrow night we're going to be flying back to Algiers. So we've got a full day in the national park still. Looking forward to it. More elephants.
Yeah, we have the elephant and we have the hunter here. But it looks like the elephant is running after the hunter.
Yeah, it does, right? Like charging.
Yeah, exactly. So the hunter is running away or protecting himself, you know.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you survive a charging elephant.
Yeah, I don't know. Different fishes.
Are there many fish drawings?
No.
No, it's more the big animals, giraffe,
Yeah.
cow, elephant.
I mean, it makes sense because we're here in the biggest riverbed too, you know, and the one that we came in.
Ah, okay.
So either it's from the sea, you know, but the sea I personally think is way longer back, you know, the salt water. But I think just that here it was so green with river and everything, so there was fishes here.
Yeah, it's quite bizarre though, every day seeing all these drawings of things that are no longer in this region. I forgot to mention that last night was really awesome. It was probably our favorite campsite so far. Also because of the weather, there was no wind, so it was really calm, and the sky was full of stars. It was the best one so far. Each night it seems to be getting better. The moon is very strong. It's like a full moon, so apparently it can get even better when it's completely pitch black. So now we're in some really narrow canyon, even more narrow than the one that we saw before, with the little pool. Yeah, I think we can continue walking. It's basically just a crack in the cliff, I think. Oh, tight gap. Yeah, some of these pathways are extra tight. You almost have to walk sideways. So I mentioned that there's other kinds of tours that you can do with this company. You can also do just walking tours, where you're basically not driving around, because there's some parts of the desert where you can't drive with a car. You can only walk or go by camel. So they have tours where you're with camels or walking, or a mix. I think this might be the end of the road. Yeah, so he was just saying that sometimes this is full of water, so you can't get in. So we're not even in the national park anymore. I think we're about like 30 minutes away. But even outside of the park, the scenery still changes, like every 10 minutes. We've never seen a place like this so far in this desert either, in Algeria. Kind of like big, smoother looking rocks. So we're not going to be sleeping in the national park today. Going to be sleeping outside of it as we make our way back to Janet. We're also going to be showing a bit of Janet too. That's cool, the groove.
Yeah. Like a seat or something for a giant.
Yeah, it is like a seat. Like a sculpture. Natural sculpture. Wow, look on this side. There's like barely anything here. One lonely tree. So we just noticed this, that kind of looks like a gravestone. Looks like you're allowed to walk in, but I'm not going to do that since I don't understand. Yeah, the gravestone seems to be faded though. There was some kind of design there. Before we passed a pre-Islamic burial mound. It's basically like a little hill of rocks where someone was buried pre-Islamic times, so before the 7th century. Yeah, look at this, it looks like another kind of natural sculpture. So this is the professional way to get firewood. Let's see if it snaps off. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we've got camel overload. They're absolutely everywhere.
They're so cute, the little ones.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've seen like baby camels before. It's a funny sound. I keep saying camel, but I think technically they're the, what is it, dromedary or something like that.
Exactly.
Part of like the camel family, I don't know how you say it properly. So this is going to be the last place that we're going to be sleeping on this trip. The new planet.
Yeah. Keeps changing. It keeps amazing. It's really, really nice and just different everywhere we go.
Yeah, over here you've got like an absolutely massive kind of black mountain there. And then, yeah, the sand's kind of white around here. We've been seeing this, look back there. They're almost like pyramids. Really bizarre. Even the place that we're camping has like a pyramid behind it. They are just like natural pyramids. On our last day we headed back to Janet in the morning. On the way there we passed by one of the most famous rock carvings in the region called the Crying Cow. Nobody knows exactly why the cow would be crying, but there are many different theories. Adese then took us on a tour of the oasis town of Janet. We got to see some of the old historic abandoned parts of the town and visited a local market where they sell things like arts and crafts, souvenirs, clothing, rugs and jewellery. Carol bought a ring and a bracelet with her name carved into it. So the desert tour around Janet has finished now. We're actually already back in Algiers. We flew here at night after our tour of the town of Janet. And yeah, just what an absolutely incredible experience. When we were reading reviews of Dunia tours, there were so many people saying like that it was their best experience in their life. Some even were saying that. And yeah, for us it's definitely been one of those kind of travel experiences, definitely at the top. We didn't even want to leave. We thought 5 days would be a long time to be like in the remote desert and stuff, but once you're there and you get used to it, yeah, you just want to stay. It's so peaceful. Yeah, the amazing part isn't just the scenery. Obviously that's one of the highlights, but it's just the fact that there's so much human history there. You see like the carvings and the paintings that we've been showing, some dating back 10,000 years or older. It's just amazing to see. And then also you're learning about the local Tuareg culture. They still have all their traditions. We specifically enjoyed seeing them making the bread, like a traditional bread under the sand. Wasn't expecting that, so yeah, that's another highlight. And we definitely recommend doing it with our tour. They were great. It was just like a perfect tour overall, and I'll put the link to that company in the video description. And this is also the end of our trip in Algeria. It's been around 3 weeks overall. Yeah, and it's been a real adventure. We've enjoyed making videos here because not many people travel here and make videos here, so it's more exciting for us. A lot of other places that we go obviously already have like 1 million videos on YouTube already, so it's kind of exciting showing to the rest of the world something that they might have never seen before. And it's probably one of the most diverse video series that we've ever done in a country, because we saw so many completely different things. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we were in like the snowy mountains a few days ago, and then yeah, in this video and the previous one we're in a desert, and then the coast is absolutely beautiful, the Mediterranean coast. And then there's also so many historic sites like in Algiers, and there is still so much more to see. We skip so many other things. You need like months and months here. It is the largest country in Africa, so that is expected. But I think we'll definitely be back. It was a bit stressful at the beginning because you have to deal with like the complicated visa situation and like money exchange and stuff, but once you got it worked out, things start going smoothly. And another one of the major highlights has just been the people. They're like so happy to see you when you're a foreigner. I think because not many people visit here and they know it's complicated to come here. They're just happy that you went through all that work to come here. So yeah, they're just like excited and super nice. And we've even had like locals offer us to go to their home for a meal. That would have been cool to show, but unfortunately on that night we were getting on a flight. So yeah, we couldn't go. So just things like that, people offering to help you out for free. They're not interested in money. Yeah, just super nice. One of the best places that we've been for treatment by the locals. So definitely recommend coming here. And this is also the end of our North Africa trip. We had just been in Tunisia and Morocco. Yeah, and we just love this region. That's the reason that we keep coming back and decided to come to this country. So we'll be in a completely different part of the world in the next video. Stay tuned for that. If you like this video, just drop a like to support us. Subscribe to see more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.